Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family.
Hello, you're with Libby Dyson from libbystampz.com. I'm an independent Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. And today we're going to use the Floral Essence stamp set, which is in the 2019-2020 annual catalogue. It comes as a bundle with the perennial flower punch, and that's a great bundle for about $62 Australian. So we're going to do some wet paper stamping today, and I've already done one, and we're going to do another one which is a little different. So this one I've used Petal Pink and Pear Pizzazz, and then I've stamped on the inside and on the envelope. So we're going to make one similar. Alright, now what you need is a piece of fluid 100 watercolor paper, which I've already got here, and paper towel, because that always comes in handy when we're spritzing. So, or a couple of pieces of paper towel, put on your work surface, and you need a Stampin Spritzer filled with water. So I have mine here, and you're just going to give the back of the watercolor paper a very light spritz. Now we do this so that it doesn't curl up. Well, that's the theory. Alright, so we're giving that a light spritz. And on the front we want to give it a fairly generous spritz of water so it's fairly wet. And keep your spritzer bottle handy in case you want to do some more spritzing afterwards. And then I just lay a paper towel quickly on the top and gently pat to soak up any of that excess water. I'm then using Petal Pink ink, and I'm going to come in and stamp my flowers, and you stamp them anywhere. So each card can be a little different. This one's going to have a few more flowers on it. Alright, so that's my Petal Pink. Then I'm going to come in with the leaves, and I'm going to stamp them in Pear Pizzazz. So I might stamp some here. And it doesn't matter if they go off the page, and you can stamp off to get various degrees of colour. So a bit more here, and that might about do us, I think. Alright, so that's Pear Pizzazz and Petal Pink I've used. Alright, now these are a little bit too defined, so I'm going to come back in with my Stampin Spritzer and make sure the spritz part is facing down and about 15 centimetres, 6 inches away. Just give it another spray. Make sure it sort of starts to bleed into the watercolour paper. I haven't quite got those leaves. There we go. See how by spraying on the back it's kept that sort of fairly straight. Then you're going to dry it off completely. You need it totally dry with your heat tool. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'll be back. Alright, before I add my stamps this time, I'm going to add, so before I go on, I'm going to see if I can get some Frost White shimmer paint, which is mixed with icicle, and I'm just going to spray that all over my card and then dry it off. And because I've got alcohol in it, rubbing alcohol, it'll dry fairly quickly, but I'm just going to use my heat tool to make sure. And come in, this time I'm going to come in, instead of doing colour on colour, this time I'm going to try something different and stamp with black, Memento black ink, and it'll turn out quite different. Here's our card front again. We'll use that on our petal pink areas. And it doesn't matter if you stamp off your page. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. And then for the leaves, I'm going to use this more open leaf to go into the green space. That'll do. Alright, so this one's a little different to the last one, and no two cards have to be the same. Alright, we're now going to add this to our card front, which I've already got organised somewhere here. Alright, so I've got a basic black piece of card with some petal pink and then some more basic black, and I'm going to add this to the front. And I've got the punch here for a good reason. I'll show you in a minute. So just add that to your card front. So this one's quite different to the first one. Alright, I'll bring in the punch and just whack that down there to hold it closed. I've already done the envelope and the inside. Now this was the first one we did. It was my sample, and we've used Floral Essence, Fluid 100 watercolor paper. Cardstock we've used basic black, whisper white and petal pink, plus the C6 whisper white envelopes. And we've also used the Stampin Spritzers with frost white, shimmer mist and alcohol in one and water in the other. Alright, let's see if this is glued down yet. So all these items are available in my online store, and I'd love you to shop with me. So go to libbystampz.com, click on the shop online button, and if you use the current hostess code, which is just below the shop online button, you'll get an extra gift for shopping online and using the hostess code. You get a tutorial bundle plus a free little card pack front and a surprise in your freebies. Alright, so that should be okay. Alright, so that's the one we've just made. I might go on and add some rhinestones or something to that. And there's the inside and the envelope. And the same on the other one. And they're both just a little bit different. And we've done wet paper stamping today in How Do I Do That? Alright, thanks so much for stopping by. Bye for now.